Hooray! My name's Amanda Duncan, singer-songwriter, nerd, geek, proud nerd. Welcome to Soft Pants Nation, the motivational variety show that I've been working on for a year now, and it's coming together. I think so. I'm on my couch for the first time for this show. I've been doing some live streaming shows, and let me pump up my volume here. I have to remember to lower it when I sing. So yeah, I've been doing some live streaming shows here and there for other people, and I've been able to figure out how to get it on my couch. So I'm pretty happy about it. I feel like it looks a little better than my blinds in the back. So yeah, and for those of you who don't watch this show, I usually start with a tune of mine, and I've never done this before, although Joanna has done this before on my show. I'm going to sing karaoke, but to one of my own songs. So it's a karaoke track of one of my songs from my album. And so I had to put on headphones for this. Okay. Put on some reverb. Oh, yeah. Let's see how this goes. Wish me luck. All right. From the very moment you wake up, I want to put the sweet in your coffee cup. Packed your lunch up with a note, now leave me a kiss, don't forget your coat. If you need something to get you through the day, just think of all the kisses that are coming your way. And if you want to know the play-by-play, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. It involves a little me and you. Want to get a hold of you and squeeze you tight. Give it to me, honey, each and every night. Fancy dinner out on a Friday night. You really know how to treat your woman right. You give me a black box full of pearls. I'm gonna be the talk of all the local girls. You paid the bill, you don't want to delay, cause you're thinking of the kisses that are coming your way. And if you wanna know the play-by-play, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. It involves a little me and you. Want to get a hold of you, squeeze you tight. Give it to me, honey, each and every night. Get a hold of you, squeeze you tight. Thanks, everybody, for humoring that. All right, now on to I'm hoping you guys can let me know how much. Well, let's see who's here. That's probably the best thing to do. Hey, Susan. Hey, Jim. I guess. Let's see. Hey, Eric. Oh, you're dancing. I really appreciate it. Brianna. Hey, what's up? Oh, you like the decorations? Yes. Yeah. You upped the budget. I've just been taking more time to try to make the show more cohesive. So you're gonna see. I'm hoping this show feels better and more cohesive as far as the graphics go. And I got this really cool nifty thing that helps me when I push these buttons. It helps me go into the next segments. So on to the first segment of Mover and Shaker of the Week. Okay, so this is my friend Maria. Maria, I really should have asked you how to phonetically spell your married name. So Maria Chamra. I don't know. Let people know in the chat. So I've known Maria a long time. God, it's been probably, I want to say 15 years, maybe longer than that. So she's just such a creative person. She just like was I remember she was just like sewing aprons just to sew aprons, and she just knows how to do so many things in creative ways, and she's just a true blue artist. And lately, the past couple years, she's been painting these mini paintings, and we're gonna just jump right into it. So here we go. This is her story of what's going on. So, some of my very first memories consist of myself drawing pictures for family and friends. My grandmother often said she would worry that I would be getting into trouble whenever I would fall silent in the house. Without fail, I would be in my own world, sitting in the living room floor, sitting on the living room floor, quietly sketching images. Not much has changed. Any spare time I have is usually spent creating artwork. Besides taking some art classes in high school, I really developed my style and skills on my own throughout the years. I've mostly worked in color pencil, pastels, and acrylic paint. About 2 years ago, I decided to test my patience and tiny brush skills with small sketch canvases measuring a mere 3 by 3 and 3 by 5 inches. I've been addicted to the challenges it bestows and the convenience of being able to take these on the go. Not to mention that they're so darn cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are. I can't wait to show you. After receiving many purchase inquiries, I've decided to launch a dedicated Instagram page and website. What I do, why I do what I do. For me, painting is like sharing my emotional experiences. And by the way, Maria, this write up was lovely. I use my art as a means of storytelling. I want the viewer to connect and be reminded of a specific moment in time. I hope to help others look a little bit closer at ordinary objects, surrounding environments, and find beauty in all forms. Giving that feeling to somebody else is the highlight of my work. I want to make you feel, transport you to your hometown hangout or far off destination, to relive that album you once had on replay for the entire summer, to show off your favorite red kicks, to capture your happiest memories and the tiniest canvases, and these itty bitty paintings are custom designed to help put a smile on your face with the ability to fit in your pocket. A mini series is currently in the works, and I will be that will be up for oh my gosh, will be up for sale shortly. Custom orders will also be available. I'm excited to get this ball rolling. So I've been talking to Maria about, because I want to share these pictures publicly, and she has a private Instagram, and I said, "Hey, I want to share this, but your profile is private." And so she decided that, you know what, it's time for me to launch my Instagram. So she did it this weekend, and so you can see below her is her Instagram. So I'm really crossing my fingers that some of you will take the time to follow her. But now on to the art, you guys. Look how incredible that is. It's incredible. And the detail, and it's so small. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Next one. Go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Yep. I love that. La 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 la. Man. I'm going to go around these twice. When I saw this one the other day, my mind imploded. Oh, so good. I love Maria. These are just incredible, and I know I said this before, but I believe in you so much, and I'm so excited that you're starting this journey of. I follow a lot of people. Mostly the people that I follow on Instagram are people who are artists, and I know that you're going to be one of those people who like blows up and has all these followers. It's just so niche. Ugh, so great. One more time, so great. Man, so everybody, please give a bunch of hearts and just love up on Maria, because I'm so happy for her, and I'm just so proud that she's taken this time, to do this. So, it makes me so excited. So, give her a follow on Instagram if you can. I'm pretty sure that I put the link to her Instagram in the show notes. If I didn't, I will after the show. All right. Can't okay. Oh, so Dave says I can't wait till we go to a drawing class together again. Maria is super talented. She is. Okay, I guess we'll go to the chat right now. Let's see. All right. So, oh no. For some reason, oh no, I ruined it. Oh, let's see. I'm wondering if I can change this. Well, I guess we can't see the chat today. I messed up big time. Anyway, well, I will fix that for next time. But Maria, everybody's saying, as you can see in the chat, everybody is saying that you are wonderful, and I know that you know that because you're in the chat. So, dang, I messed up. But let me see. I don't think anybody. Well, somebody is on YouTube, but I can't see who it is because my vision is very bad. Hi, the person on YouTube who's saying hi. Dang, the show was going to go so perfect in my mind. Okay, so, well, on to the next segment. And I guess the question of the week is, what is something creative you want to do for yourself? I know I ask this question a lot, but just something that, you just feel like trying to do. Some of us have way more time on our hands than others. Some of us still have to go into work. So, but, even if you want to still do some stuff for yourself and you still have to go to work, maybe, you definitely deserve it. You definitely deserve to feel creative and fulfilled. So, all right, let me go into the next segment. Do Gooda project. Okay, so I skipped last week's episode. I wasn't feeling all that great, and I just needed a little bit of time to just, be, relax. So the one project that was project number 15, write a list of what you're grateful for. I don't know if any of you did this, but if you did it, maybe you can take some time this week because I don't know. I think that it makes. And then there's like scientific studies that when you practice gratitude, you feel better and you're more happy. So try it out. And then the next one, uh, ah, okay. And then I skipped one. And then last week's was unplug unnecessary appliances. I'm trying to unplug like my chargers and I'm actually turning off my surge protector in the other room every night, so I'm getting used to that. Although Joanna says I'm not unplugging my cell phone, my chargers. So I guess I have to work on it. And then this week is deliver a meal to a busy person in your life. There's so many people right now that are just so stressed out and they are working or they're just that maybe they don't have that much money for food at this point. So I'm gonna try to find somebody who could really use meal delivery. So I'm brainstorming of what to make, but it'll happen. All right, and that's mover and shake. Wait, no, mover and shaker of the week. I gotta find a good tune for. I have to write tunes for every single segment, but eventually that'll happen. So I'm just gonna quick change my headphones right now. Because I have someone really special that I'm so happy that he's interviewing. So let's do it. Oh wait, I gotta change the size of your photo. Okay, here we are. All right, we are together. And sorry.
Oh,
So everybody, now I wasn't sure if you wanted your real name to be in this, but we don't have to discuss your real name at all if you don't want to. But everybody, yay, remember Jones.
what do you mean? My mom birthed me as
Yeah, oh,
remember.
right, exactly. So here we are. I know that you had you written this single that you just came out with for Earth Day, correct?
Yeah, so this is actually I dug deep in the archives, and it's actually a cover. It's an Edgar Winter song from oh God, 1970 or
Yeah.
something like that. And yeah, we just released it on Earth Day, which was the 22nd. It's called "Save the
Yes.
Planet."
And so, what was the original plan for this?
So it's a song I really always wanted to do, and I had been focused really on sort of eco-friendly like climate change campaign is really what I wanted to do with this. I really wanted to focus on awareness about this kind of thing and kind of roll it into our summer events. We do a lot of beach shows and a lot of on the road a lot in different areas, and environmental issues are really important to me, and something that I have kind of put into my own life and in my own practices. And I thought it would be really cool to kind of invigorate and inspire everyone. And I'm not really too politically charged in what I do in my
Right.
shows,
Exactly. Yeah. I
uh,
know. Yeah, I noticed that.
but I totally. But I thought this is still, I mean, how can you, disagree with wanting to save the planet and do
I
good?
mean, there's definitely people that will disagree, but I think what you're doing is perfect.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that was the original goal. We recorded it in January, and there's like 30 some of the people involved in it. There's a whole choir, and of course the band that I usually have in tow is pretty large. So it was a big old thing, and the label that is involved, it's Telegraph Hill Records. They kind of donated their time, and the designers of the artwork, everybody donated their time. My merchandise fulfillment company donated their fee. Everybody was kind of involved in this single coming out, and the original intent was this eco-friendly campaign, but quickly sort of
Yeah,
changed
of course.
focus.
I mean, that's it. You've always been. I feel like you've always been a very adaptable person. So I think that for you to say, okay, you know what, we obviously have to change gears because what's happening right now is completely different from what I thought would be happening. And so what was the idea that you came up with when when you switch over?
For a little while, I was, obviously we all are facing what we're facing, and we were on tour until about March 6th, and we were playing the song live, and no one really sort of. We did about a dozen states, by the way. We did Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I
Yeah.
mean, it was awesome. So, like, the song with gospel feel and excited energy about saving the planet was resonating with everyone. Sort of as we were joking about, don't forget to wash your hands. I mean, no one was really.
Yeah.
God, I don't think our country was even taking it
No.
seriously at that point. So, but then, as soon as we got home, shows got canceled, and this really became the focus. I started reading about nurses and healthcare workers, sort of, unable to be protected from what they were facing on literally the front line of
Yeah.
this pandemic. I mean, literally taking care of the people who were dying in front of them, and they were, just as
Yeah.
affected. We're telling everyone to be careful, and they just can't. They're not allowed to
Right.
be. So that was really affecting me. And then I read a story about people getting nurses and practitioners getting fired for standing up with their fellow nurses to not go to work or afraid to go into these rooms because they didn't have a
Yeah.
mask. Like they're telling them to just like wrap a scarf on. I mean, these are the
Yeah.
people that
No.
we are trusting with our
Well, I mean,
lives.
people were joking about masks. It's like, oh,
Uh,
that's not going to do anything. And I'm like that's like it doesn't make a difference. And then now it's like you can't go in anywhere without a mask. So it's like it's like
yeah.
okay, well, these people they need their protective gear and again, like without diving into the political things about it, you as opposed to because some people just kind of go on these reactive rants, and but you decided that you know what, I'm gonna just find a way to help these people. And so when the single came out, now you can explain to people what you're doing with it. Oh my god, hi kitty.
Yes, that's
Hi
Peep.
Peep.
Peep is making his. You're making your internet
Meow.
debut. He's staring right at me and right. He's like, what the hell is that? Um, yes, he's 7 months old or so. Kitty causing damage, keeping me up all night now.
Meow.
Okay, so yes, I I saw all this going on, and I partnered with an organization called Get Us PPE. Actually, I put a call out to a few friends and put a post on Facebook looking for the best way for money to go directly to nurses
Yeah.
and hospital workers. I looked at Doctors Without Borders and different, the American Nurses Association, where there are sort of many paywalls that you need to get to before you get exactly to where this stuff is going to get to, and
Right,
if that
right,
makes
right.
any sense. And I didn't want all that. But if I couldn't just go directly to the hospital and be like, here's $1,000, how do I work with an organization that's doing that? And a few nurses and actually a surgeon responded to me and said, this is the organization right now. It just started. It was like
Yeah.
a week. In process. And then coincidentally, as soon as I read about them and said, I want to do this, the next day, Bernie Sanders campaign sent out an email for Get Us PPE. Shinesty, which is a brand of clothes that I wear, they do funky suits. They have raised
Oh my
$50,000 for Get Us
gosh.
PPE. So it's like all these like resonating things for me
Yeah.
were going for them. So contacted them, and we made like an Earth Day partnership, which was super cool. They are kind of, instead of reaching out to artists and different organizations, they're kind of waiting for them to come
Yeah.
to them, and uh, and they are, which is awesome. So wrote them, we talked, and got this great thing going. So we released this song in partnership with Get Us PPE
All
for
right.
Earth
So
Day, which
so
was
right
cool.
now I'm just going to give everyone a sneak peek of the tune, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about more in detail of how you can help this campaign.
All right, everybody. We got some work to do. Come on, children. 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 Oh, yeah. Save the planet. Now, who will save our planet? Who will volunteer? Save the planet. Don't you know we love our planet? Judgment time is here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't you know it is?
So, as you can see, everybody, it is a kick ass song. I mean, I guess it's my show. I can curse. So,
Yeah.
so, um, so yeah. So, that is a tune, and I want you to talk a little bit more about where, so people can they go to your website and order merch, or how's it working?
Yeah, if you go to rememberjones.com, there should be a pop-up, but if not, there will be a link that says Save the Planet as part of my merchandise, and right on the header there, and that'll take you directly to where you can now stream the song because it's available to stream. But if you click on the T-shirt, that'll pop up, and the info is on
Right.
the website. For $25, you get a Save the Planet T-shirt with this cool-ass
It's
design
awesome.
made by Damon
Yeah.
Santeria. Yeah. And you get the T-shirt and a free download of the song, and the profits go directly to Get Us PPE. So we've had a lot of great orders, and of course it's fun to get the download and
Sure.
stuff to have that. Though most people are streaming. If you stream, really, I'm either A, not seeing that money ever, or B, it's really just pennies. Whereas spending the $25 goes directly to this organization, and you're getting a T-shirt as part of that deal. And I really wanted to be selfless in this moment because I mean, I need
Sure.
money.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
We're musicians. We're talented. Sort of out of work for who knows how long. But I was just more affected by reading these stories, and I thought that to stay in focus where my heart was, this was the right thing to do.
Okay. So everybody, the link is actually, I in the show notes I will put a link to rememberjones.com, but also there is a link in the show notes to his to the Facebook page, so I'm sure the link is there as well. And but I mean, I find that your drive is just, your work ethic is inspiring to me on practically a daily basis. So I would love for you, because this show is about inspiring and motivating other people to just do their thing, and no matter how big or small. So I just want to see if you maybe had some advice of maybe how you go about organizing yourself, or just like your mentality of like when you have a plan or an idea, how you go about attacking it, really.
I think we all sort of face those like, this won't work, or nobody will like this, or I saw that, and I probably shouldn't. All of these other things that these demons that sort of come in your way. For me, at one point in my life, I said, I'm going to forget all of that, and I'm just going to do what I want to do with who I want to do it with, and it's going to be great. It's just going to be
Yeah.
great. And the truth is, some of it wasn't great. The truth is that, I had a lot of mountains to climb and fell a lot of times, but and I will again, like I will tomorrow and I will the next day. But going in with that mindset of, I have to do this. This is me, and I need it to be seen and felt and heard, and I need to do good, and I need to be fair, and I need to be honest, is just really important to me. And I think that there's, when you watch all of the people doing things, I don't do a live stream yet. I'm not doing all of these things that you're doing, that someone else is doing. Everybody is able to do really anything. I've lost 200 pounds in my life. I was overweight for most of my life. It's okay to have that selfish energy every once in a while. Good
Yeah, and I think
selfish,
it's not even like, I don't even know if
I'm
selfish is the word. I think it's just because when you do something and you achieve a goal, you're helping other people see you do that. Like, you're helping other people say to themselves, you know what? Well, if he can do it, maybe I can too. And I think that it's so, being driven for yourself helps other people be driven for themselves. So I think that because when I see the things that you do, and the career that I want to have, uh, I just, I think, and where you were and where you are now, and it's just been so exciting to watch. And I've loved celebrating all of your victories. And I know I don't know all the information about any kind of failures that have been happening, but I know you've had some big opportunities that were coming up that you were, I'm sure, looking forward to, like whoa. But you know, I mean, I mean,
yeah.
I know that's not going to stop you from achieving your, the big goals.
Yeah, totally. What's awesome about you is that you have told me this before. Like, you've gone out of your way to spend the few minutes to say, "Hey, I'm thinking about you, and you inspire me." And I love that, because I like to do that for people that inspire me too. We could spend more time
Yeah.
together, you and I. But the fact that hey, I know you're
Yeah.
working your ass off, and I just want to send you this good energy. You're inspiring me. You need anything, let me know, is awesome for artists to do for each other, because I think, eat, sleep, breathe, all that,
Yeah.
what I do. Like, I'm that's it's just what I
Yeah.
do. I'm working from the minute I open my eyes till the minute I
Yes.
go to sleep. Even if I'm resting,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
creating. So it's just good to chime in. I wish I could see everybody's shows. I wish I could listen to everybody's music. I wish I could hang out with
Yeah.
everybody's and hang out on their couch. But it's like, just, it's tough. So to really, what you have done and what I like to do for other people is that's a great community, and that is another thing for me that inspires me and keeps me going. And being fair and understanding and respectful is awesome when with your
Yeah.
fellow musicians.
Well, I can't. Yeah.
And artists. I mean, that girl's
I
great.
know.
Maria was
It's
That's
like
super cool.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's what's so nice is that I've just been growing up and meeting people and crossing people's paths. And I'm like when I follow people on Instagram, and like if I meet them at a show, I'm like, all right, well, I hope you're ready for a cheerleader, because that's what I do. I will cheer you on and be like, you can do this. Like, this is awesome. And I just, my biggest thing is that I just want people to believe in themselves, and I want to use my music and art to as an avenue for that. And I'm so happy that you did this. um this was honestly, like a
Thank
favor.
you.
It was a favor to me. I'm just trying to. I want to have inspiring people on the show, and I wish it could have. I wanted to be able to have the show and have it be live, and you sitting on my couch. But and then that will happen. That will happen, and
Yes.
I want this show to eventually be with a live studio audience. I'm a couple years away from that, but from considering that when I first started with the show, it was just I had this idea for 5 years, and I sat one day I just was in the kitchen. I was like, that's it, and I just started. So just sometimes just diving into something, and you may not be ready, but it's evolved into something that I'm becoming pretty proud of, and so thank you so much for being a good friend to me. And I hope you have a
Same.
I hope you have a great rest of your night. And I really, really hope to write a song with you one day, because I feel like, and it's funny because I open with that one song because I'm like, well, this kind of fits the vibe,
Yeah.
and so
Yes, it totally.
so I
Yeah, if people haven't heard Remember Jones yet, that was a solid that was a solid choice for
I
to
felt
start
like
this.
it fit. So I love you so much. I
Yes,
hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great week. And I'm here to cheer you on. Even I know that I have poked at you for doing a live show, and I am here for assistance if you if you need any information. But
yes, totally.
all right. I hope you have a great night. I love you. Thank you so much.
Yes, right back at you. We'll make
Okay.
magic soon. Tell Joanna I said hey
She's in
too.
the room. Okay. All right. Bye.
Hey, Joanna.
Bye.
All right.
All right. So there you have it. Man, that was great. I feel so lucky. I guess I'm going to go into the chat to see what people have to say. I'm realizing now that I really still need to bring my mouse on the couch because I need to be able to scroll through the comments. But next time. It looks like after a while the comments kind of stop. So well, I just want to tell you guys that I feel. I mean, I know all of us are kind of dealing with this in our own way, and I guess I could take these off. I, I think that all of us are dealing with this in our own way, and I know that again, there's still some people who still have to go to work, and it's really scary. All of this stuff is really scary, and if you want to be productive, be productive. If you don't want to be productive, don't be productive. But I do recommend maybe you can find something, that craft in the closet that you've really been meaning to do, and just bust it out. Just you'd be like, oh, I should do this thing. Well, don't just keep talking about it. If you feel like you have the time and you feel like it will make you feel better, write that poem, write that song, record that demo, whatever you want to do. Really. So I guess I'm gonna pick up my guitar and play the last tune. And I can't thank you guys enough again for being here. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Oh no. Where's my pick? Oh, there it is. Haha. So, again, thank you everybody for being here. And I don't know if I played this. I don't know if I played this in the last show, but I've had it in my head all week. I'm just gonna do it up. The song is called "Everybody Comes Around Here." Let's do this. 2, 3, 4. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa. You hear the music from downtown. Your body starts to move to the unfamiliar sound. Your feet start running towards that song. It may be miles away, but it won't take very long. We'll be waiting for you to arrive. So just come on in, make yourself at home, and now the party comes alive. Yeah, everybody comes around here to feel the rhythm and soul. Everybody comes around here to get out of control, and I know that you've been waiting for the ride. The line's a little long, but you know that you're gonna have a real good time. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa. How can you go back to that grind? When you start to think about it, you start to lose your mind. But you have to walk out of this door and tie up both the loose ends from the life you had before. We'll be waiting for you to return. So just go ahead, do what you gotta do. And if there's one thing that you've learned, it's that everybody comes around here to feel the rhythm and soul. Everybody comes around here to get out of control, and I know that you've been waiting for the ride. The line's a little long, but you know that you're gonna have a real good time. Oh, and when you wait, that honky-tonk band will play. So don't be taking so long. Knock, knock, knocking on the door. What I tell you, baby, everybody comes around here to feel the rhythm and soul. Everybody comes around here to get out of control, and I know that you've been waiting for the ride. The line's a little long, but you know that you're gonna have a real good time. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa. All right. Oh, no, what? Oh, no, are you realizing that maybe this may be the end of the show? Oh, man. So, I want to just, let me turn down my reverb. Thank you, Maria Charmra. Please phonetically spell your name for me in the chat. For anyone who's watching on YouTube, I'm sorry about the chat. I can't see you guys next week. I will work on that for next week. But yes, again, I know I say this pretty much every show, but you don't need anyone's permission to believe in yourself. You just got to give yourself that permission. So do your thing, and don't give anyone a voice of, right now a lot of us may be coming up with like crazy ideas to other people, but really we're like, no, this is what I'm gonna do. And right now, we never thought we would be in this situation, and there's a lot of people thriving in certain ways because they just had an idea and started going for it, and they're doing better than other people who thought that was unrealistic. So again, you guys, thank you so much for this. I'm trying to improve the show with every step of the way. I'm really, really enjoying myself, and I hope that you guys are safe and healthy, and I love you guys so much. So, and I guess pretty soon I gotta make some kind of outro. That definitely has to happen. So, thank you so much. I gotta write an outro song. That would be amazing. I guess that's the one thing that I can promise myself to do. So, thank you again. Mwah.